What is up, guys? My name is Blade, and welcome back to the second episode of our Minecraft Vanilla single-player survival series. Before we get into it, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a like, as I would really appreciate it. And today, we are going to pick up right where we left off last episode and continue working on our starter area, building up a little bit of a starter hut. Let's get right back into it. So there's one more material besides our cobblestone and wood here that we're going to need, and that is glass. And for that, we need sand, obviously. So we might as well just dig up some from underground, actually. This is a very small hut, so all we need is 6 sand to make 16 panes, and that will definitely do it for us. Oh, I forgot to do this as well. We are going to lock the difficulty on hard, so we cannot change that. That is how we're running this series. We are full MLG Minecraft pros here. So we're going to smelt up our sand here, and I think it is actually time for us to start building the hut. I guess I should say now, I won't be doing like a full walkthrough here today, but because again, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this exact build. You know, this is going to be way more casual building, how I actually am when I build, not how I'm going to be in tutorials. This is going to be a tiny hut again. We're going to need to make some planks here. And to start, I think we're going to build up our pillars and then put in a bit of our walls here. And then kind of figure out the spacing of it. Okay, so we're just working on our frame here. The door entrance is going to be around here, so we can just walk on up right into our hut. Again, this is literally the dimensions of it. We didn't even need to clear out as much as we did. But yeah, this is looking really good as far as spacing goes. We have some room to maybe start some farms. Animal farms, wheat farms, all sorts of farms. Any farms.
No, that's a lot of
farms. And before I forget and do something stupid, our stone pickaxe is going in the chest here, as it is fully used up. And night is upon us for a third time. Third sleep of the series. I will not announce it every time, don't worry. Oh shoot, we did actually make this one too long this direction. But that will be a quick fix here. Okay, and the dimensions are fixed. We have our frame fully built here. As you can see, it is very small, compact, and we do have windows on all sides. Very well done. Okay, next thing we're doing here is we are putting in the floor, and yes, you are being cheap. It's early game, so you can't blame me. We're creating our doors here, door time. Bam. And we'll go ahead and put in the ceiling here for our first story as well. Okay, next thing we're doing here is we're actually going to build a little bit of like a staircase going up to a second story. Yes, this is a 2-story hut. And for that, we're going to use some birch materials here. So what we're going to do is this. And we can replace that with a block. Or no, we can't. So we put a block there, and then to finish off this design, we put a stair and a slab under it. So now it looks all nice and connected. Perfect little staircase up to a second story we're going to have right here. And I did forget about this. We have our glass smelted. Can make that into some glass panes here. And we can fill in our window spots. These are going to be the only windows, so we are all good as far as that goes. And yes, the stairwell does block this window a bit. That is like the one downside of this design, but otherwise it's solid, so we don't really worry about that too much. It's fine. Okay, and for the walls of our second story here, we're just going to add 2 layers of oak planks. That's all we're doing. And now we are adding in our ceiling for the second story here. Bam, as you can see, we have a little bit of a room now. As well as downstairs, it feels more like a room with the ceiling in place. And with our coal, we are going to make a good amount of torches, because we are going to be using those obviously as a lighting source for our build here. I think we should probably work on the roof now, and then we can go into the interior after that. Okay, so starting on the roof, we've created a little bit of a ring here, and we are going to work on a cool little design for the corners here, just to add a bit of style to it. You know, we gotta have a stylish starter hut. We are going to be style gods on this world, of course, even though I'm not the best builder. We'll always go for the style over the efficiency. I mean, come on. You can't not go for the style. That is the good thing about Minecraft. There's always style points. I mean, there really is no points at all, but style speaks for itself. Nightfall again is upon us. I swear that'll be the last time I use that exact same quote. And we do basically have our roof design done now. We added the style on all four corners, as you can see. This is kind of what the cool little design looks like. And we have kind of a little hut-ish style roof where it slowly goes up. We got the cobblestone ring around the wood frame. And I think next we are going to do a few basic exterior decorations around the windows here. So for our little design, it's going to be very basic. Simply some stairs, upside down stairs on the bottom, and slabs on the top. It is a very simple, I guess, design, but it definitely works for this hut, because again, this is a simple hut in its essence, and we're going to need one more of each. That is disappointing. But yeah, it really does work with kind of the theme of the hut, just being simple, but decently efficient with a little bit of style. And done. To add on to this outside decoration, we are also going to add some torches just around the windows, as well as that does cover some of our potential lighting issues as far as mob spawning goes, monster spawning. Okay, now I think it is finally time to work on our interior here. I think that was weird. Interior here. Say that 8 times fast. Interior here, interior here, interior here. I dare you, in the comments, leave if you were able to do it or not. I don't think you did. I won't believe you even if you say you did. But yeah, anyway, I talked very fast there, and that's not a torch. So I think this will be good for our lighting here. You can just have torches like that. And then for the second story here, we can probably do a little something like this. I think that should be okay for our second story. You will see why the weird placement as we decorate the interior here. I said it again. And I guess to start, we can place our bed in. Our bed is going to go right here in the second story. Beautifully placed. That was the best place ever. No one places beds better than me. I'm the best bed placer ever. I guess I should also say I do like to do impressions as well. If you somehow did not notice that already. And our sugarcane is growing very well. That is good. You can probably harvest it at the end of the episode, actually, pretty much fully grown. Okay, so as far as some utility things go, we're going to make ourselves a smoker here. And along with the smoker, we are also going to make ourselves a campfire here, like so. Okay, so we smelted up some cobblestone into stone, and then we turned that into smooth stone. And with that smooth stone, we are going to be making ourselves a blast furnace here. Even though making a blast furnace wasn't the smartest use of our iron, it kind of finishes off our utility set for our house here, so that is why we put that iron into this. And speaking of our utilities, what we're going to do here is kind of place down our row of 4 along this back wall here. So first a crafting table, normal furnace, blast furnace, and in the corner here, smoker. So yeah, now we do have a good amount of utility in our little hut. And next up here, we're going to place in some storage. So how we're doing this is we're going to go double chest like so. We're going to place in a single chest that way and a single chest this way. And then to finish it off, a double chest like that. So now we have a good amount of storage. And also we are going to add one more double chest up on our second story with wood. We're going to make our chest. And just like this, the chest will go right there. And I think now's the time to show you what we're going to be doing with our campfire here, and that is we are going to make ourselves a little bit of a chimney, actually. And that was, so how we're doing that, it's going to be very simple, actually, is we're simply using cobblestone to build up one just like that, and then we can place in our campfire, and the smoke will head on out of that, and it has a nice little aesthetic if you look from the outside here, in a little bit of distance. As you can see, that has a nice little chimney look. We should definitely go on the other side of the river here. I think the chimney definitely adds kind of a cozy aspect to our hut, makes it look more, well done and finished. We can also smelt meat really quickly on that if, I don't know if we're out of furnace space or something, or just want to cook something up real quick. Okay, and as the sun is setting for a 5th time upon us, I won't do that again. Okay, I swear. Oh, and as I was just walking out a bit to find one more sheep, I just saw a wolf up there. So if we can get some bones next episode, we might be able to get ourselves a dog right off the bat. A nice companion for the series. How's it going, dude?
Don't ever play yourself.
Okay, just walk away. That's fine. Oh, wow. This is a nice, huge ravine here. Definitely can explore this. in the future, potentially make some cool ravine build out of it. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. It's possible. Everything is up to the imagination from here. All we need is one sheep. We're not doing any mass murder here. Actually, we need one more. I lied. I'm sorry. Okay, this is a really cool looking tree, just kind of in the position it's in. I could definitely see some sort of cool tree platform or treehouse build here. Just imagination is just flowing with ideas as we explore our land, our grand world here. That is definitely an idea for the future. And the reason we got wool is for carpets here, and what we're going to do with our carpets is this, just to have a nice little padded area around our bed. And the reason why we needed one more wool in addition to that is we are actually going to make ourselves a painting just for a little bit of decor right around here. That is actually the painting I was going to get, so that is perfect. One take right there. I love how I messed up my speaking as I said one take. That is the king of irony speaking to me right there. Okay, and I think now is a good time for my brain to have a quick OCD aneurysm and completely organize all of our stuff into our chests here. Bam! And it has been done. Everything is fully organized. As you can see, this chest, we have our blocks and some wood materials and one miscellaneous, as you can see, oak logs, some slabs, we have our sticks, chests, doors, birch materials, cobblestone, and dirt stuff. Here we have kind of some like more valuable stuff that we're gonna save and, you know, not really stuff we're ever gonna use. And right now all we have for that is our first wooden pickaxe, our first stone pickaxe, and our first stone axe, which I believe I forgot to mention it in the recording, but yeah, this is our first stone axe. We went through that already. It was a while ago when we were building the house. And yeah, here we have our mining materials and ores. As you can see, everything's pretty empty right now. But once we do start getting stuff, since we have our organization system up, it'll be very easy to get things going. And here we have food/farming materials. And speaking of food, what we're actually going to do here is toss our mutton on the campfire. Really test out, you know, our indoor campfire for the first time. And I believe they actually just pop off, like when they're done cooking, like literally pop off as an item right to you. Let's see if that'll happen or not. And don't worry, this is definitely not a fire hazard. Don't worry about, you know, little flame geysers going up right next to our bed. It has been fully approved by all the, you know, state standards. We're all good. Don't worry about it. And there we go. One just popped off and so did the other. And we have our cooked mutton here now. As well as, I forgot, we have cooked salmon in our offhand. I think to end off the episode here, we are going to try to start a little bit of a wheat farm. We don't have many seeds. We only have 5. We do have a really solid sugarcane farm going. But yeah, we're going to start off a bit of a wheat farm, and then I think it'll be time to end off the episode. And to get our seeds, we are obviously just going to punch down some grass. And now that I think about it, starter game is really full of a lot of punching. Like, it's basically a boxing match against the whole world. You know, you punch down your trees, and then you punch down your seeds, and then I guess that's really all you punch. So that was a really terrible analogy. I think we probably just want to get around, I don't know, maybe anywhere from like 20 to half a stack of seeds. It's probably not worth wasting so much time punching the ground when, as we harvest, we'll literally double our seeds like every single time. And we have hit 25 seeds, and I have gone through about 80,000 different mouses now. All of my left click buttons are completely broken. But we got 25 seeds out of it, so it was definitely worth it, right? And I think a good place to start our plot would probably be on this side of our house here, because we have a sugarcane on that side. Go ahead and put the wheat on this side. It's already pretty much cleared out. We are just going to use the river as a water source rather than creating our own, because we don't even have enough iron to make a bucket at the moment, I don't think. And we have barely any seeds, so this small little plot should be enough. For now, we will definitely expand that and probably start making some automatic stuff as soon as we get some redstone going in the future. Got to make ourselves a nice hoe here. Don't take that out of context. And although this is a very small plot, again, for now this is good, and we got the advancement, a seedy place. I am just going to have to no comment on that name. And that is literally all we could fill up, is just this little plot here. But for now, I think that is good. Used up about half of our hoe. I think it would be cool if we saved our first hoe. Like, that would be, even though that sounds really stupid, it would kind of be funny. And you know what? For OCD's sake, I think we are just going to manually break or get the shovel down to 0 durability, just so that we can have the satisfaction of having one more tool fully used up before the end of the episode here. And there we go. You saw OCD in its fullest being super dumb for no reason. But that's kind of like the motto of OCD. And there we go. These are all of our first tools except this we have yet to fully use up yet. We can go ahead and put our dirt back. And yeah, I think we are pretty much done here for today's episode. This was a very successful episode, I would have to say. It was fun for me. Hopefully, guys, you had a good time too. Hopefully, you like my terrible jokes. If not, I again apologize. More to come. And yeah, we started up some farms here. We got our sugarcane and wheat. We can definitely harvest that at the beginning of next episode. And most importantly, we got our little starter hut here. Fully built up, pretty much fully decorated. There's a few things we could still do, but we just don't have the resources for them now. And we found a nice little area to settle. We have a beautiful river with some flowers, cool mountains. That's actually a really cool shot, how it's kind of faded. We got some big mountains in the background. Really just a perfect landscape. We got a ton of animals over there. Yeah, overall, this has been a great start. I'm very excited, looking forward to more of this in the future. Hopefully you guys are too.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oh, this is tragic. The squid died. Everyone salute. I hope you are saluting your computer screen or phone screen at home. If you're not, then I'm honestly ashamed of you, because I am. And on that very happy note, I think it's time to end off the episode here. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Drop a comment if you have any ideas, suggestions, or anything else you want to let me know. If you enjoyed the video, slap a like on it because it really helps me out a bunch. Check out my second channel, Levelblade Extras, for even more Minecraft content, which will be starting next week. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Levelblade for more updates and clips. I have been Levelblade, and until next time, peace.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and